This is the Children's Week of Prayer Meeting. Good news for everyone. Then I saw another angel flying high in the air. The angel had the eternal good news to preach to those who live on earth. Revelation 14 verse 6. Good news in the park. Zarita and Aiko were bored. Let's walk over to the park, Zarita suggested. When they arrived, the park was nearly empty except for 3 boys gathering stones and carrying them to the top of a nearby slide. "What are you guys doing?" Zarita called to the boys, but instead of answering, each boy picked up a stone and aimed it at the girls. Zarita silently asked God for wisdom. For some reason, instead of running away, Zarita asked, "What are your names?" The boys seemed confused. "Aren't you scared of us?" one of them asked. "A little, but I asked God to be with us," Zarita responded. Now the bullies were really puzzled. They dropped their ammunition and climbed down from the slide. That's when Zarita seemed to hear a voice whisper, "Tell them about God, they'll listen." Zarita looked around and Aiko seemed to be doing the same thing, but nobody else was nearby. The 3 boys came over towards the girl. They told Zarita and Aiko their names. Soon the girls were telling the boys about Jesus, and the boys listened. Finally, one of the boys asked the girls to pray. When they'd finished, the boys started praying, asking God for forgiveness. Back home, Zarita said, "Aiko, at the park I heard a whisper in my head that told me to tell those boys about Jesus." Aiko's eyes grew wide. "So did I," she exclaimed. And right then, the girls thanked God for the opportunity he'd given to share his good news. Think about it. How would you explain the gospel in a sentence or two? Does the idea of sharing the gospel, the news of Jesus' love and salvation, make you uncomfortable? If so, what do you think could be making you feel this way? Today's prayer idea is to ask God to show you what the gospel really means in your own life. Pray that you'll be ready to share the gospel whenever the time is right. Let's pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord. Now I'd like to ask that you help those that don't understand what the gospel means in their life, that they will be able to understand and you'll be able to guide them, Lord. Thank you for everything you've done. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.